need a peel. What is a peel? There are so many types of peels. What kind of peel do you need? Anyway, I'm gonna answer all these questions. That's coming up next. Welcome back. Christine Byer here, licensed esthetician for 22 years. And on this channel, we talk about your skincare journey because it's never one thing that makes your face look better. It's a whole combination of things, including peels, right? And so I get so many questions on peels. We can do peels in different ways, and it all depends on how sensitive our skin is. Now, the mechanism of why a peel works is we take away the dead cellular debris that tends to accumulate more and more the older we get. The reason for that is that the enzyme that makes the the natural enzyme that makes our dead cells fall off that we have a ton of in our 20s, 30s, starts to plummet in our 40s, right? So our natural desquamation process, or skin falling off, dead cells falling off, that process cuts in half by, I felt like for me at my 40s, it was like, I could tell immediately if I had gone a month without like a lactic acid peel. My skin looked rough. You have to decide, okay, do you have sensitive skin or can your skin take some peeling? And so I would say if you have the most sensitive skin, but you still want to get the benefits of a peel, trigger that mechanism of, oh no, the top cells are missing, let's replace them. And so it speeds up cellular turnover. This has been around since Cleopatra and her milk baths. That was lactic acid. So how can you trigger this mechanism of increasing cellular turnover, plus get the benefits of the peel, the smooth skin, the refined pores, all the beautiful things that a peel can do, but your skin's sensitive. How can you get those benefits? My first go-to for those type of clients is the goat milk peel. And this is from South Korea. It's amazing. For those of you who want to do like a 4-week program, this is actually the 4-week program. You can tell I've used it already. And so it comes with these little pods and each one is a peel. So you basically wash your face and then you put on the goat's milk peel. You leave it on for 2 minutes and then you wash it off and you're gonna put on the goat milk ampule. Now the goat milk peel and ampule, this all has probiotics in it. And so it tends to heal the skin as it peels. So my super sensitive or just plain sensitive clients love this progressive program. So after 4 weeks, their skin, well, after the first week, their skin looks great, but it looks better and better with 4 weeks. So you can get these in a 4-week program or a 1-week program. If you're sensitive, sort of middle of the road, not sensitive, don't want to spend a whole lot of time on peels, I would say an enzyme is good for you. Now, the difference between an enzyme and an acid, I've talked about this before, is enzymes sit on top of the dead skin and eat up the dead skin cells like Pac-Man, right? Acids, if you think of the skin as bricks and mortar, where the bricks are the cells and the mortar is the intercellular glue that kind of squishes up and dehydrates it as it moves up towards the top of the skin, right? Acids eat that mortar, right? And so acids are a little bit harsher and more indiscriminate than enzymes. So this, if you are not super sensitive, but sensitive or just don't want to spend a lot of time exfoliating your face, this is your girl. Can a cream be a girl? I don't know. This comes out, and this you can use it just as a regular peel. You're gonna wanna wash your face, put this on, and it dries down in about 10 to 15 minutes, probably less. This is enzymes of papaya and pumpkin, and this is such a nice hydrating, redness reducing, skin exfoliating, skin refining quickie peel, right? That is great if you have sensitive skin or just regular skin. I put it on my sister. She was here last month and she couldn't believe how much better her face looked. I'm like, oh no, wait. Before she got in the shower, I painted this all over her face, neck and chest. I said, wait for that to dry and then wash it off in the shower. And she's like, look at my skin, look at my skin. She looks so smooth and wonderful. She went home with some. Moving up to not so sensitive, maybe you got some buildup, you got a tougher skin, you want to do a regular program that you do every single day, but quickly. then that would be the Hevatox system. These are polyhydroxy acids, right? And so it comes in a whole kit with a gold ampule that helps work on deep wrinkles. It's kind of like Botox in a bottle. But the pads that you would use to exfoliate, they come like this. You open these up and it comes with this little bottle of polyhydroxy acids. You open this up and then you pour this on top of these pads, right? And they will start to absorb right away. And then you would use these, one pad in the morning and one pad at night. This is for not so sensitive anymore. Or you could start out nightly and use them one time per day. But really, this is for, we're going for some serious regular exfoliation, and it's in, you know, Korean style, South Korean style. So it's the polyhydroxy acids that tend to be fatter molecules. It's great for regular use on the skin, daily use on the skin, even twice a day on the skin. I have sort of semi-sensitive skin, and I used 3 of these one night and I felt a little bit sensitized, but I used 3. I'm always exfoliating. I'm always experimenting with my own face. So yeah, you would do this morning and night, and then all your other products would absorb really nicely. So the next, well, there's another little step with this, and it's the gold ampule. Let me show you that. And this is so cute. So this is the Hevatox, and it comes with its own little plunger. And you basically open this up and put this in there, suck out some of the gold. See how it has the gold flakes in it? Suck out some of the liquid, and then you would put it right where you need it. So fine lines and wrinkles, anywhere where you have lots of expression lines. And over time, use twice a day. This, for those of you who don't like Botox or don't wanna, you know, get any sort of injections, this is the South Korean answer to that, Botox in a bottle. Love the Hevatox system. So next in line after the Hevatox, if you want something even simpler that you just put on and go, that is a blend of hydroxy acids, and you have no sensitivity. This you can start out 3 times a week, but you really can do it daily. If your skin is like mine and not super sensitive, it can handle it. But don't be mistaken, this little blend is strong. This is from my line, Christine Byer Aesthetics line, the CBE line, Botanicals. And so this you would put on after washing, just a few drops. It absorbs right into the skin. I would let this sit a few minutes before you put anything on top of it, because when you put stuff on top of an acid, it starts to dilute it and they lose their efficacy. So I like to leave this on the skin after I freshly wash my face, this only for at least 5 minutes, and then go on with my next step. And I'm still gonna get that nice desquamation process, but it's very nice for pigmentation, acne. It's really great just for skin refining for a normal skin type, and you don't have to use a pad. So if you like the pad, you can do that, but if you don't want to deal with pads, my Revive exfoliating serum once a day at night, the bomb. If you have bionic skin that is just like builds up on itself and it's thick and it needs exfoliation, and if you go from microdermabrasion at a spa and you see a huge difference in your skin, here you go. You're welcome. This is the Method Bridget Kettner microdermabrasion device. This thing is a workhorse. This was voted best of in Les Nouvelles Esthétiques. Estheticians love this. It comes with 2 heads. This is the sensitive head it has on here, and a regular. And this is to be used once a week. And this is, let's see, I'll show you here. It's got some serious suction power. And you want to hold the skin taut, and you're going to do up to 5 strokes. This thing sucks up the skin like crazy. Now, like I said, you wouldn't want to do this more than once a week, but it's going to get the lines above the lips, the lines around your eyes. I have a video showing you how to do all that, because it's all in the technique, right? So you're going to get some blood flow because it's got the suction, and lots of exfoliation. Let me do this. These Miami arms. I spent 10 years in Miami and I didn't put sunscreen on my arms when I went out and took walks. Oh look, I'm starting to peel. Yeah, so if you really want a good exfoliation, This is something you do once a week. I think I need to recharge it. Yeah, these things last forever. I think I've dropped this a million times. The Method Richard Kettner devices have a 2-year warranty, which is unheard of now. So yeah, if you have thick as nails skin, or tough as nails skin and thick skin, even if you don't, if you've got like medium skin like me, you'll still love this for fine lines and wrinkles, for pore refining, for upper lip lines. Oh, this is a dream on upper lip lines. This first, and then the Hevatox, the gold, the little bit of this, just a few drops put on, works like a charm. Now, after you do microdermabrasion, remember your skin is gonna be open, and I usually like to use LED afterwards just to calm the skin, and I'll put something very gentle on the skin. Don't put any acids, don't put any, even vitamin C can be too much after microderm. So you'll wanna do something really gentle, like a simple, like the Hydrolift, or even Brighten the Day is good for after microderm if you're trying to get skin brightening. But just be cautious of what you put on afterwards, because your skin will start screaming if it has any acids in it. Anyway, there you have it. We worked from the lowest to the highest peeling systems, at-home peeling systems. Now there's all sorts of medical grade chemical peels you can get that are, you know, in the thousands of dollars, but this is just stuff you can do at home. Anyway, if you want to have good looking skin that looks fresh and polished and minimized pores, home peels are the way to go. It just depends on how sensitive you are and which product you want to choose. Thanks for watching. Bye now.